Hello Cancer, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your May Tarot prediction. We are going to take a look at what's happening in your romantic relationship with whoever you're dealing with, your partner, your spouse, your soulmate, your crush, whoever you have on your mind. Then we're going to take a look at what's happening in your workspace, in your career in the month of May, and then get a general guidance from the universe on what steps to take to make the most out of the energies of May. I'm going to start with an oracle deck. It's going to be the Sacred Traveler this time, and then we'll get into tarot, and then at the end I'm going to pull some cards, some talking cards, to get some messages from the person to you, so stick around. I'm going to start shuffling, and of course, there we go, that was fast. Of course, remember that this is general reading, so take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to leave a comment or hit the like button or subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support, guys. It really helps me circulate these messages with more people. Okay, thank you in advance for that. So, Cancer, you've got Taken Shelter card. The answers are within. So this is a kind of a hermit card. Hermit, the image of a hermit, and the idea is that the person usually leaves other people behind, not like forever, but temporarily goes away from the crowds, from everyone, to find some solitude and to have that space and time to go in within, right? Because it says the answers are within. So think about how you can create that environment for yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to pack up your bag and leave for a while, right? And we don't always have that opportunity anyway. But maybe, for example, you can plan to go somewhere for a day, maybe a hike, maybe a road trip. Also, another idea, sometimes it doesn't have to be that you're completely like by yourself, right? Maybe you will go away with a friend who you haven't seen for a while, but at least you feel comfortable with them, and it's still going to be a change of scenery, a change of the environment, right? That's important. And unless, you both are going to plan some crazy party or some other activities that will prevent you from going within, right? Because a lot of times our friends actually help us open up. All depends on the person, right? Some of us are more comfortable doing some analysis and introspection by ourselves. Some of us do it better when there's someone kind of asking questions, or at least actively listening to what we have to say. So think for yourself. It doesn't have to be a specific way. There's no one single correct way, but that's the general gist of it. That's what you're asked to do right now. Okay, I'm gonna be using my movie tarot for the main read. Love these cards, got them in LA, actually in Hollywood, in the Academy Awards Museum. Still can't believe they had tarot in the shop, but they did, and I saw it, I loved it, and I got it. So I decided to use it this time, since it's the latest deck that I've got. It has pretty cool explanations in the guidebook, especially for the major arcana, because it all has, like, all the cards have certain movie characters on them. So if we get those, I'm definitely gonna read them from the book. Oh wow, I get the Fool for the second time. So this is Tom Hanks from Forrest Gump, and it's about the unique journey of life. And it's cool that we started with it because it's card number 0, so starting from the beginning. So it seems like it's a very good, smooth beginning of the month, at least for you, Cancer. So for your connection, for your relationship, you have the Fool, 4 of Coins, and the World. The World is Mila Jovovich in The Fifth Element. For your career space, we have Death, the Lovers, and 2 of Coins. Wow, big stuff. And for the advice, we have 6 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and Page of Wands. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. Look at that, so many major arcanas. You definitely have a lot of divine intervention in this month, and that's one of the reasons I'm getting that you need to go away and find that time for yourself, because that's how you're going to be able to get some of the insights, some of the downloads from your guides, from your angels, from your higher power, to guide you into the right direction, right? Because I'm getting that some of those steps are not going to be linear, they're not going to be super straightforward, but yeah, you'll need to really listen to your inner compass to know which way to go. So the Fool, I've kind of already talked to you about. Number 21, by the way, is the end of the cycle, right? The world, number 21. So it's pretty cool. You kind of have the beginning and the end. 21, life lesson from Mila Jovovich. Keep connected to the world whilst nurturing spirituality and inner needs. You will thrive with the right mix. Right, like I was saying, don't have to go in the mountain by yourself, right? But kind of keep it balanced. Then we have Death. I'm gonna show you the cards while I'm looking it up. This is Jake Gyllenhaal as Donnie Darko in Donnie Darko. I haven't seen this film, so apologies, don't know it. Life lesson: find ways to rejuvenate and engage with life for renewed vitality. This was in your career space, actually. Yeah, and the quote from Donnie Darko: I hope that when the world comes to an end, I can breathe a sigh of relief, because there will be so much to look forward to. Yeah, every ending is a new beginning, basically. Then you have the Lovers. Also in the career space. I love when these love cards fall out in the career. So these are Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal as Ines Del Mar and Jack Twist in Brokeback Mountain. Life lesson: only we can make the right choices for ourselves, but we must live with the consequences. Yep. Jack shares with Ennis the pain of their long hidden love affair. The truth is, sometimes I miss you so much, I can hardly stand it. Okay, the Tower. Yeah, why not? It looks interesting. Let's see. Samuel L. Jackson as Joel Winfield in Pulp Fiction. Starting on their own foot or acting without the right support leads to a rocky outcome. Yeah, that's another reason to go into the world of introspection, where you can kind of prepare yourself for those rocky movements. So for your relationship, you have the Fool, you have the Four of Coins, and you have the World. So this does mark the beginning and the end, and in the middle there is an opportunity for a chance, for doing something different, seeing something different, maybe seeing your partner in a different light. So there will be some new opportunity. There will also be, I'm getting here, the way to look at those things that have ended in a more healthy way, to see them for the lessons that they have been on your journey in your relationship, right? And still have this, I hear the word naivety, but I actually want to say innocence. Have this curiosity and innocence about the new experiences ahead of you, right? Because that's one of the key ideas of healing and success on this life journey, basically manifestation of your dreams, etc., that you let go of past experiences, you kind of clear that energy, you learn your lesson, and you start afresh without that grief or pain or soreness in your mind, in your body about those past pains, right? So there will be an opportunity to start something new in a relationship, maybe even start a new relationship for some of you. Just know that it's supposed to bring you a lot of joy and happiness, and also it will show you certain past experiences and whether you've healed from them or not. And if you haven't, this is going to be the opportunity to heal those, let it go, and move on, focusing on the positives. Not ignoring the negatives, but living through them, transmuting that energy, forgiving yourself and others involved, and moving on. For the career space, we have Death, the Lovers, and Two of Coins. So some choices will need to be made after a certain collapse. So I'm getting that there will be either you're gonna lose a coworker, not like literally that they're gonna die, but they might find another job, or you'll let them go, or they will be relocated to another department or something like that. For some of you, it's the end of a certain project, but it's gonna be an abrupt end that you wouldn't expect at this time, but it would end. And yeah, it will be tricky, but you will be asked to approach it with love and to understand that this was a loving choice for you. With this major arcanas, we see that it's a divine intervention. So it was done like that for your good, for your highest good, and for others involved as well. That there's a nice balance there, and you will be able to see. We're getting a mirror effect here. You will kind of see the mirror of where you are from where you wanted to be some time ago. Some kind of dream or fantasy that you were dreaming about, and now it's almost like it comes full circle, and you see yourself, it's like you manifested it, and now you see yourself in that space of what you have manifested, both the good and the bad, right? We have very different energies here. So it's gonna be bittersweet, but you will understand how you helped bring it into your life. It's interesting. And most importantly is that whatever that loss will be, of a project, of a person, or whatever, it's part of that prophecy, part of that manifestation that you did. So it's gonna, just know that if it was allowed to play out in your life like that, it was supposed to be like that. So again, don't blame yourself, and don't grieve too much on it. Yeah, move on confidently. And we see similar idea in the advice space. We see the public success here with 6 of Wands. 9 of Swords is like a little bit of fear and doubt that you have, and Page of Wands is needing some more energetic support, maybe some allies that you may want to have on your side, to help you get through over the finish line in whatever that project or change is, right? To help you deal with that fear. You don't always have to battle your fears by yourself. Sometimes you can use someone to help you there. So think about who can be your ally that shares your passion, shares your dream, shares the vision. It's critical that those people, that person is of the same, views, or at least they support you in this particular situation. And it's going to be a lot easier to get to this point of success. Okay, let's get you some messages from your person. Messages for Cancer. Okay, let's see. We have you are on. We have you make me want to do bad things. And I want to start a family with you. Yeah, so it's interesting. I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm getting that something went down with you recently, that you may be thinking that maybe that person is not into me anymore, or something's up with them. They probably want to leave me for someone else. But no, it's actually not true. They definitely see the long-term future with you. They're definitely sexually attracted, and they wanted to say, yeah, for a lot of you, I'm hearing that whatever they said, or didn't say in that moment, it was an emotional move, and they didn't really mean it. So, like the way that you would see it, they understand what it looked like, but it's not how they meant it. It's not what they wanted you to think. So your own in this case means that the perception that they portrayed is not real, is not really corresponding to how they feel. So just know that. Hope that made sense, what I was trying to say. Okay, I hope this month of May is going to be fruitful for you, Cancer. It looks like you have a lot going on, but so many things to kind of flesh out and cleanse and bring about and let go of certain unhealthy patterns. So I wish you all the best. I love you all, and I hope that you will be back for more readings from me, because I'm gonna be back with more readings very soon. Oh, and I will put a link to my podcasts on mindfulness in the description box, so please check them out. I've been recording them for about a month now, have a few more to go. They are all pretty cool on different topics, and I'm sure you'll find something interesting there. Okay, love you guys. Bye.